Am I the asshole for my best friend's wedding being called off? I, 24 female, I've been best friend with Layla, 24 female, since we were in elementary. She has been dating this cocky frat boy, Steven. Super! For the last 5 years, and he's awful. He proposed to her, but he hasn't had a hand in planning since day one, but has shut down every decision she's made. Her future mother-in-law is a major asshole as well, and also controlling. Lena's family is well off, and they're paying for everything. Her grandparents were even going to purchase them a house once they get married. I don't understand this kind of mind. Like, try to think about this. Like, most people in the world younglings, we will have a hard time getting a house just because the pricing are just going crazy, and like the salary are not following that. And you have some people that are still getting like house bought or compensated by their family. It's totally absurd. Steven is materialistic, and everything is about money. He often brags about how much money he has. He has none, and he's marrying into money, and that they won't have to work if they don't want to. Not true, but he's aware of a large money our parents are going to give her. Well, they have given it to her, but she hasn't told him. Him running his mouth about their finances alone has caused some tension in her family. Once word got back to them, her father even threatened to pull the plug on the wedding. His parents are paying for the honeymoon. She wants to go somewhere exotic and beautiful. He proposed Vegas. It's not exotic. It's barely beautiful, depending if you really like to have a lot of light in your face. She found out that he was going to meet some friends there, and they were going to hit the casino. What's the point? This is your honeymoon. You're not going to meet friends there. They had a big argument about it. Her future mother-in-law agreed with her son and pointed out that they were the one paying, so it gave her son an advantage. That the honeymoon is not all about her, but something that he wants to do too. Layla comes over upset and asks for an input from me and another friend. She knows I don't like Steven. I've never hidden the fact and how I felt about him and the way that she treats her. While one friend suggested that the families sit down and talk, I'm the asshole-ish friend that suggested she tell him that her family has gone broke and that they are going to have to pay for their wedding and house, to see his true intention. On a civil note, I suggested that she postpone the wedding until they were on the right page or walked away from the relationship. She disagreed. Layla does the asshole-ish thing I suggested and calls off the wedding. I'm now being blamed for ruining her marriage, that I should have never told her such a thing because she was under a lot of stress and I wasn't thinking clearly. Her father is on my side. No shit. While her mother claims I'm in the wrong and that I need to fix it. I was even called jealous by some of our friends. Layla's too upset to even talk to me. I didn't make her do it, but am I the asshole? No. Honestly, she just made her friend dodge a massive bullet, and the simple idea of giving to her friend the trick to be able to have some time to think is not making her an asshole. Even though the friend is still a little mad about that, like, she's gonna turn around that for sure, and that marriage will probably not happen. Because, like, there's a few things in life that you can pull out of, but I don't say there's no exception. But I feel like when you're engaged and you have a marriage plan and you're starting to planning even the date, even the venue, even the stuff like this, you're at a point of no return. It's either it goes or it's gonna fudge up. And that seedling of doubt that Layla had will grow in a full tree of, like, avoidance. Like, she that will break everything that was built with Steven. So to some point it was her objective. Okay, she didn't like Steven, but she didn't do that to hurt Steven. She did that to help her friend, so she's not the asshole. Exactly. In time, she will see that she dodged a bullet. I love how... Sorry, guys. Every time we go into the commentary, there's always, like, in the first few ones, someone that says similar things to what we said. Not the asshole and a great friend. However, if she doesn't realize it now, she may not ever realize it. Glad her dad at least realized it. If she acts the fool to you now, she may never apologize, even if she realized what you did for her one day. Pride is a funny thing. Ego is absolutely, like, probably one of the worst things that you can try to cling on to, because it will break relationship and it will just make you look like the worst asshole. So, and the mom probably just sided with her daughter because she wanted to live her wedding. I think at this point, though, wife, you are... yeah, wife said that, okay? But that's it. Like, at this point, wife, I think you are projecting a little. It's not because your mom expects you to have, like, the big Christian wedding that every mom wants that. But I guess, like, one could have wanted that. True. Like, she's 24. She has the time to find someone that is more decent than Steven, worst case scenario, and to remarry in something better than this.